everyone. Today we're sharing our incredible journey from Dublin all the way to Paris with our car. It was an unforgettable road trip filled with excitement, family bonding, and some unexpected surprises. So let's dive right into it. We started our adventure with a drive from Dublin to Ferry in Wexford, and the car was packed with snacks, games, and enough fun things to do for our little French trip. Let's enjoy the road trip from Dublin to Wexford Ferryport. After a 1 hour drive, we arrived at the ferry port at Wexford. We went to passport control and collected our boarding passes for the ferry. While waiting for the ferry to start onboarding, we decided to go inside the ferry port and explore. It seemed like a mini airport. Seeing the massive ferry was thrilling. It was like a mini cruise ship. We could already feel the adventure ahead of us. Since we reached early, we had to wait around 14 minutes before the ferry doors opened. Once we drove into the ferry and port, we grabbed our bags and went straight to our private cabin, which we had booked for our family. Our cabin had 4 beds in total, including 2 bunk beds and a private toilet, and a table and chair. We started exploring the ferry. there is so much to see, from lounges to cafes and a viewing deck and a kids play area. There was a map available to see where all the facilities are in the ferry. There was also a movie lounge. It was closed when we reached because the movies are played at a set schedule in the ferry. There was a reclined lounge for people who want to relax in the cold recliner chair. We again went to the deck to explore outside area and the sea. The ferry journey itself was one of the highlights. My brother and I played games. We relaxed with some hot chocolate. We spent a lot of time on deck, taking in the fresh sea air. The view was incredible and the ocean was huge. It was peaceful and so refreshing. We went to the movie lounge to watch the movie. We also had a TV in our cabin, which we enjoyed watching late in the night. We had hot chocolate once more as it was delicious, and then went outside to look at the sea in the dark, and it was pitch black outside. Eventually, we found a cozy spot and settled in for the night. We all managed to get a bit of rest, although sleeping on a ferry is definitely an adventure of its own. We also saw the area where all pets slept during the night. We again went to the movie lounge, but there was no one there in the morning, so we decided to have our own fun in there. Morning was a stunning experience from the deck. We experienced the sunrise, which was a great sight to see. We bought some more snacks from the shop they had inside the ferry. We then decided to go to the top deck as we approached the ferry port in France. there for the first time. After a long but fun night on the ferry, we finally reached France ferry port. We were all a bit sleepy, but seeing the French coast gave us a boost of energy. Time to drive to Paris. Once the ferry stopped, we went back to our cars, and then the cars started coming out of the ferry one by one. Before our exit from the ferry port, we again had to go through the passport control to verify our passports and the visas. We didn't see any dolphins, but my brother insists he saw one. We'll never know for sure. The drive to Paris took about 5 hours. The French countryside was beautiful, rolling hills, little villages, and lots of greenery. We'll post the part 2 of this video with details on our activities in Paris really soon. Stay tuned.